What's up guys, it's Jar with Fire Something for Visuals. Today I have a very quick tutorial on how to animate a album cover in After Effects. All you're going to need to do is get the image that you want, and then once you have it, you'll put it into After Effects, slap a couple effects on it, and you're pretty much done. You're going to see how quick it was for me to do it. The longest it took for me was to create the album cover in Photoshop. After that, everything else was, sweet. So we're going to jump right into that tutorial.
I don't know why they be hating on. You gotta know that it's. I remember slow motion. Get this shit in my heart and I was so open. But I didn't have the time to act so broken. Just in case they wonder why my shit was so frozen, dog. Hey. Before I lose it all, I get shiesty like pooing them. Built it up through history and they just wanna ruin them. Even with a manual, they wouldn't know what that do with them. Heard they talking about Benji, but that ain't nothing.
Okay, so once you get into After Effects, you're gonna wanna go click New Project, and then you're gonna wanna go up here and New Composition. And what I'm gonna do is make this 1000 by 1000. I mean, really, you can make this whatever dimension you want, but since my cover art was made in 1000 by 1000, that's what I'm gonna keep it in. And it just, I've seen that it works best for Instagram and social media at this size. So once you have that in there, you're gonna want to then import your Photoshop file. Okay, so once you have your file imported, you're gonna just right click, like I said, go to import file, choose it, and then you're gonna want to slide this over into the timeline. Now, like I said, this is gonna be the easiest way to make a visualizer, and also the less taxing for your computer. So once you have it in there, as you can see, I'm only gonna do a couple of things. So since his eyes, when I designed this in Photoshop, I made the eyes glow. So I'm just gonna put emphasis on that. So what I'm gonna do is go over here to the effects panel, and I'm gonna type in rays. And then double click, and it should add these light rays for me. So then you're gonna have to click this little box here with the crosshair in it, and that's just gonna be where you want it to focus at. And then you're gonna hit play. And the whole point of this is kind of gonna give it some movement and emphasize the glow of the eyes. So I'm gonna add another one to that to put it in both eyes. Actually, I'm gonna put this one on top of his forehead where it's kind of shining, and then you kind of want to just play with it where you think it would look best at. And then you can play with the intensity, because this is all going to be determined based on like what your design is. But for me, I like this intensity. You can really just play with a lot of the lighting effects. So another one I use is amorphous lighting. And as you can see, it gives it this nice look to it. And like I said, this is all I'm going to do for this visualizer. I'm just going to do something super simple like this to where it just adds this lighting effect. That's all I'm going to do to this. I made this like, the longest it took for me was to actually make the cover art, but once you have the cover art, or if you already have one made, then that's all I'm going to do. And I can even do some things like make the skull head move. Maybe I'll save that for a different video, but just for the sake of doing a very, very quick visualizer, or if you want to just add this to your list of things you could charge people for, this is the easiest way to make a visualizer for a song.